combat in Nigeria history. He was ambushed by ISWAP. How? Because they shared intelligence from tapping of phone calls. What of Musa Oba in 2025? Two things are happening in the country right now. Either you are being poisoned by thallium or your location is leaked to the terrorists to capture you and kill you. Musa Oba died in November 2025. They tracked his WhatsApp location and ISWAP found him and they killed after 3 days of failed rescue attempts. We don't want to belong to this kind of country again. What of Lagbaja that died in November 2024? Chief of Army Staff. They appointed him in June and he died after brief illness, just 17 months into his tenure. No detailed explanation. Who knows how this one was killed? Maybe through thallium, the poisonous chemical.
Is the sound?
Because this was a chief of army staff, the highest ranking military officer, died suddenly of a brief illness in his 50s, very young. Very, very young. And nobody had to investigate. They just push it under the carpet. What of Oyibochukwu in 2023? That one was a Labour Party senatorial candidate for Enugu. Killed in attack on his own convoy. How? This location was leaked because of this same tapping into people's phone. Azuka, Uncle Justice Azuka in February 2025. Former Anambra State House of Assembly member. That one was kidnapped. How? The same tapping into their phone calls to share their locations. Jagaban, July 2024. Also House of Representative member. Within 1 month of being sworn into office, Bagam. And up till now, detailed cause of the death has not been provided. A lot is happening in Nigeria, and this is why we have to come together and fund our freedom and leave the terrorist country called Nigeria. Because if they don't poison you, they will sell your location to your opponents, and they will come after you and kill you. Ojubo also died, Cairo. The same 2024 February, he collapsed while watching Nigeria versus South Africa AFCON match. How? Because thallium doesn't just kill you immediately, it takes time before the symptoms even show. But it will be chopping off your internal organs. And all of a sudden, they will say, oh, heart attack. It's a lie. They have been killing politicians. The Fulanis have been killing politicians. Omoto Shonko in 2023 March, he was a Kitty politician. That one was kidnapped. How? Because his location was shared. They tapped into his phone calls and then knew exactly where he was. And they sent kidnappers to kidnap him. Yes, Senator Migidi died. The most recent senator. Where did he die? In UK. Up till now, they have not disclosed the source of his death. He was very close, a very close associate of Wike. So if you look at the pattern now, this death is between the age of 40s and 60s, not people that are working with walking stick. It's either it is brief illness or they have been kidnapped or health complication or heart attack or, violent death. And we remember what we know. I'm taking you back to that thallium sulfate. It is very, very poisonous. So Nigeria is not a place that somebody will wake up and say, oh, let us continue to live in Nigeria. We have to come together and fund this freedom. Because if someone wanted to assassinate Nigerian politicians, they could do it easily and it will never be detected because of this poison or because of tapping into their calls to get their information, to get their location. Please, my people. So I will yield my mic here for my co-host to greet the house, and then we now go to the topic of the day, which we are going to look at what exactly is lobbying battle and how seriously is the Biafra Republic government in exile being taken in the US policy circle. So my co-host, please, you have the mic.
Yeah, Mazu, please.
I hope you guys are hearing it now. Sorry about that. Keep sharing. When you were because always tell me like
can anyone hear me? Tutos, can you hear me?
Thank you so much. God bless
you. Yeah, I can hear you. I think it's not close to his mic. It's okay.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay.
All right.
You know, say, Mazi today here, I always like to allow Totti. I always like to allow him to speak first before I can take over the mic. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much, all Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are joining this space from. Without wasting much of our time, Madam Tutor, who is our host, I want to take permission to
We cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can hear you. Go ahead.
I said I want to hold on this space for a space of 3 to 5 minutes. Is my permission granted? I want to say something
Yeah.
to Biafrans.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, every Biafrans. Thank you for coming to our space. As every one of us know, every Biafrans know that the only government we have is BRGIE. And BRGIE is the government of the people, by the people, and of the people. And in this BRGIE, we the citizens of Biafra, there is something we are expecting from our government. And our government cannot do those things without we supporting them in our funds in order to do the things that they need to do. So I observe that there is something we normally do in the space, and for some reasons, we have not been doing it, maybe one reason or the other. And as the spirit was led, I said, okay, I am going to see if we Biafrans, we have timbers and calibers in our space. And what am I saying about, what am I talking about? As every one of us have seen, or if you did not see, you have heard that the zoo terrorist military are currently in our land, bombarding our land. And Biafra Republic government in exile, we need to support them to do something they are doing. There I brought myself that this little token that we have, we usually give in a space that sometimes, even if it is a once in a week, we can just make it as a needful, let me not use that word mandatory, let it not be as if we are mandating anybody to do what you are not willing to do. But I believe in our space, one thing to support this government. This little money we usually raise on the space, I now brought myself forward that since the space nobody has been there, and there is no vacuum in this life. So I want to be the one. If you have any support you want to give us in this space to support our government, please, we want to start it. Whatever you have, let us start it tonight. And without wasting much of our time, as I introduce it, I want to support with 10 Ejema. I am giving 10 Ejema to support our space tonight. And I know we have timbers and calibers here in the space. We have our host, who is Madam Tutor, and he always like to support whatever is going on in the space. So I will like our tutor to send the host, speaker, to those our timbers and calibers. If you are not coming on the mic, please, the comment section is open. Please, can we just do it? That is just what I want to say. Thank you very much. And we have our COS here, who is also always in support of anything that we help this government. So let's go, guys. That is just what I want to say. Thank you very much as I yield my mic here. Day one.
Ndewo, my co-host. Thank you so very much. Yes, that is the spirit, because every week we should be announcing space donation during our fundraising. We started yesterday, was it? Oh, on Tuesday, we started it. And I said, once you donate, send your receipt so that I compile the list and give to our information minister. Oh, Guinea, thank you so much. Yeah, our minister, 1 million, welcome. You have the mic. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon. I'm not going to hold much for now because of where I am. I'm just to throw more light and in support of what Mazi Onyere have just said. I'm also going to support this space today with NNAMDI. So anybody that is coming up as a true Biafran, so not grabbing this mic. We are in a war. It's not maybe we just come here, we spend all the whole time or talk, fun. At the end of the day, nothing. Eh? It is funding that we need now. I'm not going to talk much, like I've said. I will send you the receipts until tutors. Tell Nejema just to start with as we continue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our Minister 1 million. Thank you. You know, on Tuesday he donated another one. Today he has donated. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please, Biafrans, if you want to support us, kindly request for the mic. We will give it to you. And then you make your donation, and then you can send your receipt to me so that I compile it and give to our information minister. He will make the announcement, or even Minister Betty. I can compile it and send to her, and she will make the announcement during our fundraising. Thank you so very much. Yeah, we need to back it up with action. Action, action, action. Thank you, Biafrans. We are winning. Don't be demoralized because we are winning the Nigerian terrorist government. All we need now is funding. If the outside world can recognize what we are doing, how much more you? Yes, Holland, you want to make your contribution? You are welcome. You have the mic. Did you pick up the mic, Holland? Where? I can't find you again. Holland, are you there? I've given you the mic, but I cannot see you. Okay, maybe internet has kicked him out. Once he comes back, I'll give him the mic. Yeah, my people, you see, Washington, D.C. is in many ways the most important diplomatic battleground on earth right now for the Biafra people. And we must not miss this opportunity, because the United States is the only single state, the only powerful nation on earth, on this planet. And it is also the nation that has positioned itself, especially under the President Trump administration, as a global defender of Christian communities facing persecutions. And we are one of such people. We are one of it. So now in Washington, D.C., there is a system that is called lobbying. Anybody telling you that we don't need a lobbyist, he does not know what he or she is saying. We need lobbyists, as many as possible. So there is lobbying going on in Washington. It is a system. You cannot miss it. You cannot skip it. You must have a lobbying firm. And this is what Patrick Smith said, the editor-in-chief of African Confidential. He said, the lobbying issue, the lobbying operations in the United States are very much part of the political bargaining system there. Without your lobbyist, you cannot bargain anything in Washington, D.C. Others are telling you, don't fund, don't give a big your money. Ogechukwu Nkere is eating your money. It is because they are frustrated, they cannot reach the level our Prime Minister has reached. Did you see the video there before yesterday? They cannot go near, so they are doing everything possible to discourage you from funding your freedom, funding your diplomatic engagement, funding your recognition, funding your defense back home. So this is a man telling you how important lobbying is. The lobbying issue, the lobbying operations in the United States are very much part of the political bargaining system. So you cannot do anything without your lobbying. That was why Nigerians had to rush out to get one. to show you how important lobbying is. So this is how America works. That's it. You hire firms, you make connections, you get access to decision makers. You shape your narrative. Who will help you to do all these things? Your lobbyists will help you to do it. So government do it. You can hear when Patrick said, government do it. When Chris asked him, is he showing a sign of weakness in the side of the Nigerian for hiring a lobby? He said everybody does it. So now tell me, why would somebody sit on the fence and tell you don't fund your freedom? We are not the first people to have lobbyists. This is not a Biafran act. He said everyone. Instead of him to say yes, it shows it's a sign of weakness to the terrorist country. He dodged and said yes, everybody does it. Corporations do it as well. And now the Biafra Republic government in exile is doing it, and is doing it effectively. So we are not just doing anyhow. We are doing it effectively. And what do you think will even make us to do more? Is by funding. Nothing more. That day, our Mazi Elia spoke to us in the space. We could hear the voice of our brother Mighty Dot. We could hear the voice of our foreign minister Chima. We could hear the voice of our prime minister Ogechukwu Nkere. Mighty Dot now has gone to experience. He said, wow, this is a wow. You know, when you are in a place and whatever you are doing, you cannot say it is a wow. That means you've not even started. Mighty Dot came back and said, this is a wow. That it looks so real. The environment was so real, like Biafra should come today, tomorrow. That is the spirit, because he has gone, he has seen it by himself. That it's not the one that the prime minister will come and give us feedback. He was part and parcel of it. He saw very well that it is not about taking photos. That its photos are taken after the deal of the day. Photos are taken after the discussion of the day. And the discussion of the day has to be productive before you even talk of photos. That is if you have time for it. He experienced it. So you can message him and ask this afternoon to still talk to Biafrans about it and how important it is for us to come and fund our freedom. Because he saw things for himself. So Nigeria, a government, a terrorist government with billions of naira gotten from the OIC, gotten from the D8, gotten from France, from UK, from China, from everywhere, from Germany, had to sign a multinational $1 million lobbying contract with a Republican-linked firm in Washington, D.C. just to counter what we are doing. That was why this man came out. Patrick Smith confirmed it. Tinubu administration rushed. That was the word I don't wait. I don't know if I can go back and play me because of time. You know, our prime minister is coming. He said, the Tinubu administration rushed RUSHED to hire lobbyists after President Trump made his now famous threat. And I'm quoting him: "Go into Nigeria, guns a blessing." Nigeria had to rush because they were sleeping. They did not take us seriously when we started. They thought that by kidnapping our Onyendu and detaining him and sending him to Sokoto that they have conquered Biafra, they have killed Biafra, they have ended Biafra. Oh, they thought that is the same word that Peter Obi said, oh, Biafra died many years ago. They thought they have succeeded. They thought that by sending Simon Ekpa, our first prime minister, to detention and 6 years imprisonment, that they have succeeded. Little did they know that it was not even Simon Ekpa that was doing this work. It is our prime minister, current prime minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, His Excellency. He was the one that will go to Washington, D.C., make all the contacts, make all the meetings, take picture, and now come back home and call our first prime minister and say, this is what I've achieved today. And then he will come out to social media and give you feedback. It was not him that was doing the job. What are we talking? Without our current prime minister, there is no Simon Ekpa. I keep on repeating it. Because he did not leave Finland. He had to wait, coordinate with him. And that one was updating him in every discussion he's making. Every update he was giving to him. So those of you that are sheepishly following Rabu Fulani, sheepishly following Imam Madhabun and Choma Okoma, believing that it was our prime minister that did the job, you all failed because it was not him. It wasn't him. It was this same man that you are castigating today. And you used to help him that time to share the pictures as well. You used to applaud him. Oh, welcome. Well done. Information. That was a finance minister. Without our prime minister, Simon Ogechukwu Nkere, there is no Simon Ekpa. Ask him. He will tell you. He will always tell you if he's sincere enough. And I know he has been telling us. There is no Briggy without our current prime minister, Ogechukwu Nkere. So why are you castigating him today? Why are you sitting on the fence and refusing to do what you are supposed to do? Just because of jealousy. But when there was opportunity for you to come out and contest, you guys refused to. Because you couldn't carry the load. You cannot do what he is doing. You all have criminal record. But you are the one saying that he has criminal record. If all of you did not have criminal record, those of you in the United States, why didn't you go out and contest? Because you know you cannot pass the test. And I pity the Biafrans that have allowed themselves to be misled by these idiotic, educated fools. We heard what I'm coming to that man, because that is the only educated man in Biafra land, Dr. Lawrence. We will come to him later. That shows that that man did not buy his doctorate certificate. Well, I'm coming to him. I just want to finish this, our lobbying thing, what they're doing, because they are all interconnected. That man gave us another referendum in front of Tinubu that day. So what are we talking? Without Ogechukwu Nkere, there is no Briggy. There is no update from Simon Ekpa, our first prime minister. He was the one doing the job. No, not Ngozi, not a man Madabu, not a Okomadem, none of them. And he's still doing till today. As I said, when our leaders come out, let them first of all visit our website before asking anybody any question. Let Simon Ekpa, our first prime minister, go and visit the old website he left behind and see what has been added since he left. The only thing that has been added there is Ogechukwu Nkere expunged. What did they even say? Is it terminated or whatever they wrote there? That's all he will see. And then he will ask himself questions, say, what is happening here? And then from there, he will contact our current prime minister and say, Ogini, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, where are you? And our prime minister will tell him, I am where I am supposed to be. And he will say, where is that? He will say, Biafra Republic government in exile, that you started and put up the structure. I am still there. I have not shifted my goalpost. Do you want to know what has been happening? Let me also give you my own account, because our first prime minister said that when Onyendu comes out, he will ask him, Simon Ekpa, show me what you did when I was not around. DOA, show me, come and give us your report card. So the same thing he said about Onyendu, how he will also give Onyendu his report card. He will do the same thing when he comes out. Yes. Ogechukwu Nkere, I know in the charter there was a provision for election to be conducted for a new prime minister. Are you the one? Ogechukwu Nkere, His Excellency will say, yes, I'm the one. Oh yeah, show me your report. And he will show. He doesn't even need to talk much. Oh my goodness me. Biafra is so organized that he will just give him our website. Hey, he will give him our website, because talking will not solve anything. He will not convince him by talking. He will say, okay, you want our website? This is our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there and see things for yourself. And that is what I'm telling you right now. If you know our website, go there, that link, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org/donate. Just go and see things for yourself. We are not doing fanfare here. We are not acting movie. So our first prime minister will go there. Do you think, after visiting our website, that he will abandon it? He can never. Biafra Republic government in exile is the second child to our first prime minister Simon Ekpa. He can never abandon Briggy. Where will he start from? Where will he start? Is he going to start with those that have disgraced him everywhere? No, he cannot. He cannot go there because he's not a failure. He's a man that is very, very focused and know what he wants. So he cannot. So anybody deceiving you, and you are in this space listening to us anonymously and also listening to us like physically, we've seen you, we've seen your profile here, and you are still contributing money, giving your hard-earned money to those that are building up viewers so that they can survive and feed their families, then your name is sorry. Your name is sorry. An outsider is seeing what the Biafra Republic government in exile is doing. Yeah, I've seen two hands up. Do you want to say anything? So Patrick, who has covered Africa for decades? Yeah, 1 million. Are you there? Cyprian, any message? Cyprian, sorry.
Keep sharing, bikono. Ahụrụ m onye ọbụla ndewonu.
Okay, go ahead now. When you finish your commission, I just want to say I paid 2,000 again. You can see it from your DM.
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you, my brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I will check all that once I drop the mic. I will, gather it all together. Thank you so much. God bless you. May God enrich your pockets. So this man, has covered Africa for decades. So he knows what he's talking about. He knows who has a good report card. He knows who has a credibility. He knows who is working hard. He knows those that are faking it. He knows those that are corrupt. He knows those that are extorting money from people. He knows that the Nigerian terrorist government, they are corrupt leaders. He knows. And he came out and acknowledged that the Biafra lobbying effort has been, and I'm paraphrasing him directly, extremely effective over probably 20 years, because that is consistency. You pass the battle to this one, you pass and pass and pass. We have not deviated. But this last one, now nail it, which is our bomb Mazi Elias. Because why? He's also a focused person. Nobody will accept you in Washington, D.C. as a group. No one. And he said that this lobbying has been working through the religious right in America, busy building relationship with evangelical Christian network, who are among the most powerful political financier in the Republican Party. 20 years of groundwork, underground, but background since 2023. It came out fully to the entire world to see that we are no more a group. We are now a government. Lucky are you if you are in the Biafra Republic government in exile. Because if you are in the accountability group, they will keep on confusing you. At the end of the day, you come back and apologize. We will accept you after all, you're a Biafran. But don't do it intentionally when you know that where you are going is a wrong group and you still go thinking that when you come back, we'll welcome you. That is intentional sabotage. You know what you are doing. So why are you doing it?
No forgiveness.
Stay one place so that thunder will know where to strike.
No forgiveness is my second name.
Stop, going here today, tomorrow you come back today, you go there tomorrow, you come back. Stop joking with people's emotions. Stay one place so that Biafrans will know that their hard-earned money is being used judiciously where it's supposed to be. Stop dragging us backward. So, my people, we really, really have to come together. Because Patrick Smith is one respected source. But now we have two more. And these are global mainstream financial and media houses, news media houses. He's just a person. We have many. We have many talking about Briggy. You see, I'm starting this part from the Western side. I am still going to bring it to African setting so that we know those that are, exposing and giving credibility to the work of the Biafra Republic government in exile. So this is from the Western side. Yes. One of the media houses or news media is a Baron. Go there, you see. It is one of the most respected financial publication in the United States of America, part of the Dow Jones family. He also published a report that specifically names Moran Global Strategies because they started this lobbying thing with us as representing the Biafra Republic government in exile. And he said he wrote to U.S. congressional staffer in March. That was what our Moran Global Strategies did that time. And who still did the job? It was Mazi Obong Elias. But this year he decided to create his own and move on. And what did they write in that congressional staffer? When he wrote to the U.S. congressional staffers in March, he said he was warning of the persecution of Christians in Nigeria. And this was disclosed through official American foreign lobby registration rules. That Biafra Republic government It's not just a rumor, as people are trying to deceive you. Biafra Republic government in exile is not a rumor. It is a legally registered, public disclosed fact of record with the United States of America. Don't let anybody, deceive you, because he also cited, this Baron also cited ACLA data showing 52,915 civilians that have been killed through targeted killings in Nigeria since 2009. He made reference to all this. So these are not Briggy members, so that you say, oh, these are Biafran activists, or this is Sonny Akbarawa that wrote it, or it is tutors that wrote this article. No. Or Toti wrote it, or our CEOs wrote it, or Mama Betty, or all of us here wrote it. No. These are independent conflict data that they gathered that confirm that, and what the Biafra Republic government in exile have been telling the Washington, D.C. See how serious we are. I am also helping all of you here that may say, what are they doing? And those that will listen to this space after. And also talking to somebody like Chris, because he was asking how seriously we are. And he connected it directly to President Trump's comment. Because President Trump's comment comes as a lobbying effort is underway on behalf of the Nigerian separatists. And Trump trade to go into Nigerian guns are blazing. And Briggy lobbyings are linked in that same paragraph. Go and read it. They linked our lobbies in that same paragraph, connecting it to the comment that President Trump did, that trade that Donald Trump did, to show you that Briggy is the only government that is fighting for your freedom, and all that they want from you is to come and support with your and agenda. Leave the work for our lobbies, leave the work for our de facto government, fuel them, give them that oxygen that they need to breathe. We don't want the oxygen to be seized, because we don't want our government to suffocate, neither our defense to suffocate because of lack of oxygen. And what is that oxygen right now is a J and a Gemma. If you also go back and read France 24, is another international respected French news network that has reached over 50 million viewers globally. They also connect the seriousness of Biafra Republic government in exile. So don't think it is only Patrick Smith. I'm using Patrick Smith as a base to let you know that we are making waves. Our ex-prime minister said we are going to do wonders, and we are doing it. The Biafra Republic government in exile is doing it. You see, our moral global strategy that time represented us. They also wrote to congressional staffer in March that they quoted it. This France 24 quoted it as well. And you know that France 24 is not just a small outlet. It is watched by heads of state, diplomats, and foreign ministries across Africa, even Europe and beyond. They made reference to it. So this means Briggy's work in Washington, D.C. has been confirmed not just by African Confidential, that is Patrick Smith, but with Barron's and France and even AFP, which are the world's largest news wire service. You see? And when the AFP covers something, it goes everywhere. So what are we supposed to do, my people? When people ask, is Briggy serious? You can now say, Baron reported it, Briggy is serious. You can now say, France 24 reported it, Briggy is serious. You can now say, African AFP distributed the story worldwide, Briggy is serious. You can now say, Patrick Smith, give them the link. Give them the link that we are serious. So this is not a movement operating in the shadows, no. Or a movement that will go and rent one room and say this is embassy. No. We are serious. This is operating in full public daylight through legitimate legal channels in the most powerful capital in the world. We are serious. How seriously is the Briggy being taken in US policy circles? We are damn serious. You see? And he made reference to who is listening. Who is listening in Washington, D.C.? Because, this is where we really have to get it very, very specific. Who is listening to us? And this man named two names. First of all, he said Senator Ted Cruz. Because these are not just minor names or names that don't matter. Did you see the video how the man was walking the other day to go and shake hands with his fellow Texas members? He was moving like a lion. And when they saw him, the people were so happy to see him in their midst. They welcome him wholeheartedly. That is the man that Biafra Republic government in exile is working with. So he's not just any senator, he is the chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Those telling you that our prime minister normally go there and take picture, let them go now and even take picture. We are waiting to see the picture. Did you people see oh my goodness me, the respect that Mighty Dot, you tell us how heavy that briefcase is. Did you people see the video? Mighty Dot collected that briefcase and held it to himself and said, let me help you with this briefcase. You see? So let those castigating him, he goes and let them go there and take picture. We want to see if it is that easy. We want to see their pictures as well. Because the picture of our Prime Minister with Ted Cruz is there in our website. Go there, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there, as you are clicking the picture, go and click donate button. Because people made that to happen. Let your money also speak. However little, whether it is 1 AJ or 1 AJ, go and click. So this man is the most powerful foreign policy position. He has that position in the United States Senate. He's not a my man. He is not a Baribe. No. He has something upstairs. A well-respected man. And when he decides a foreign country matters, it matters a lot. We select the people we talk to. We select people that have critical thinking and have strategies to guide us because we don't want to make mistakes this time around. It is deadly and costly. So when Ted Cruz holds a meeting, government answer immediately. And when he supports a cause, it gets that resources and attention that cause needs immediately. And Patrick Smith confirmed on the camera that Ted Cruz is a big supporter. Imagine the stressful. Hey, I need people that can help me with this English. He said a big supporter. He really stressed that a big supporter. Please, I need help. Who can tell us the meaning of a big supporter of the Biafra Republic government in exile? I need help there. And why did he stress that so much? I don't know. Anybody that will pick up the mic. 1 million or my co-host. Anyone. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Tutos, you mean the person that that the Biafra Republic government in exile, the Biafran people are getting support from in Washington DC?
Yeah, I want you to elaborate more on this, how this Patrick Smith stresses this place that he said, oh, Ted Cruz is a big supporter of the Biafra Republic government in exile. What does that mean, please? Help us.
Yeah, and thank you very much, Tutos. Thank you for hosting us today. And my appreciation to our leaders, Mazi Malikan, and the Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, and also our current active Prime Minister, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere. And also send my salutations to all the Briggy cabinet members, ministers, and honorables. I say greetings to everyone of you and also to the Biafran people, those that are here and those that were listening to this space earlier on. So I still stand on the existing protocol of the space based on the principle and policy of the Biafra Republic government in exile. I still remain Mazi Tutsi. Yeah, thank you very much, Tutos. When you were making your submission, you said something that, some people would like to ask this question: is Briggy really serious? And from everything that you have said here, all the explanation that you have given, that are evidence-based, not maybe we are just, purporting some kind of information out there to swindle people or to use deceptive measures to deceive people to support what we are doing. And that shows that, yes, Briggy is very serious in what they are doing in Washington, D.C. regarding the freedom of the Biafran people. And if you look it closely, you will see that for Briggy to be having the support of someone like Senator Ted Cruz today in the Washington, D.C. shows that, yes, the Briggy government is on top of the mountain regarding the freedom of the Biafran people. And when I say on top of the mountain means being on the highest diplomatic level when it comes to self-determination. And for that reason, for Briggy to be able to, being on that top level, diplomatically fighting for the Biafran people, shows that Briggy is a legal entity. Briggy is what the Biafran people need at this point in time. Because Senator Ted Cruz cannot come out, start having discussion with an ordinary person, a sympathizer, because whatever you see some of this group doing today, I may see them as a deceptive sympathizers, because so many of them they love Biafra, they need Biafra, they want Biafra to come, but they don't have this mental toughness to be able to decipher the right from the wrong, and that is why none of them have been able to, attain that height that Briggy has been able to make in Washington, D.C. And for this reason, that is the reason why every one of us needs to look at a bigger picture, what is in front of us. Because it's not easy to be having the support of a senator like Ted Cruz in Washington, D.C. It is not easy. And what it means for us as a people means that we are operating on the international framework in fighting for your statehood or country. And it's a very big blessing that even organizations out there, both medias and etc., are now speaking about Briggy. So it is a very big honor to the Biafran people when it comes in terms of the support that they are getting from Senator Ted Cruz in Washington, D.C. And that is what every one of us need to, take very serious at this point in time. We are not just coming out here to tell you people that what we are doing is right. We are also telling you people that Briggy is a place where you need to be if you really need this freedom, and make sure that you support this diplomatic war, as the Nigerian terrorist government stated it in their press release. This diplomatic war in Washington, D.C. intensified in a very large scale of defense. So I want to encourage every one of us. Tutors already said everything here. You understand? But I'm just trying to add one or two things, because if you're listening closely to her when she was making, she has already spelled everything out. She has already made us to understand what, gaining such support in the United States of America means for the Biafran people, and what that means. It's your freedom, but it now depends on you if you really want to grab that freedom, because the freedom is in your hands. Now they are giving you a listening ear to come and say, okay, this is what we want, this is what we think will be better for us as a people. But if you don't support it, it will all come to futility. So just want to appreciate the co-host, and I would like to use my mic here. If I have time again, I will come in. So I will not make you lose the line of your thoughts. I know I've taken some minutes, but I use my mic here for now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my co-host. Hey, okay, Baba.
Can you repeat your question again? Repeat it again.
Yeah, okay. He has explained it. If you want to explain, it's fine. He said, what captivated me was the way he stressed that answer to that question. He said, let me tell you, Chris, as you're asking me, that the Biafra Republic government in exile, they have two strong pillars. And he said, one of it is Ted Cruz. He said, he is a big supporter of the Biafra Republic government in exile. He did not even say he's a supporter of the lobbyists. He said he's a big one, a big supporter. So I wanted you to tell me, what is that meaning? What does it mean? What did Chris mean by saying Ted Cruz is a big supporter? Yeah, you have the mic. Okay. Thank you, my co-host. Thank you. Yeah, go on.
Okay, thank you very much. Before I go to the question, I want to tell Holland, please go down from request. You may refresh your account before you come in. I have been trying to bring you, but He's not responding. Thank you. So what I see that man means by what he said is this. Is a big supporter means that man is a very huge man. Is a that kind of hero code man will support this BIGIE. That means that man, Ted Cruz, is really a prominent somebody, and somebody that has a name. That is what that man means by saying that man is a big supporter. That very man, you must, for that kind of somebody that has that weight to support this government. That did you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm through. That is what I just give I've rounded up. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
And to tutors.
Hey,
See, okay, Mike, I thought you called me. Oh.
no, I did not call you. It's Rach and Fury before he will fight me. Oh. Wait, let Rach answer the.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me take it up from here. Greetings to you, great Biafrans. Greetings to you, our dear sister tutors, and the co-host Totify, as well as Mazi Onyenyere, the man with always with one question. To you, Honorable Nosso, and to all the Biafrans that are here gathered, freedom lovers, special greetings. Friends of Biafra, I greet you also. So our leaders, especially the current serving Prime Minister, His Excellency Ogechukwu KANU, and every other leaders in prison and of old. Special salute to the entire Biafra Defense Forces. This is the season, this is the time of war, and the war is real in homeland. Going to your question, the question is, what is the question again? That what can you refresh my mind with the question, or should I just answer the way I understand?
The question is, what do you understand by Patrick Smith confirming on the camera that Ted Cruz, because remember the topic says, how seriously, which is the question that, what is his name? Chris asked this man during his interview. He said, how seriously is the brigade? And if this man said, you don't know? He said, no, I don't know. He said, they already have two. He mentioned two names, powerful men. And one of them is Ted Cruz. He said, Ted Cruz is a big supporter of the Biafra Republic government in exile. So my question is, what do you understand from the statements? How this man really, he did not just say he's a supporter. No, he added a big. So I want you to tell Biafrans, what do you understand by that, briefly? Yalla.
Okay. Thank you very much. Big is big. When they say something is big, something is big. It simply means Ted Cruz is one of the key decision makers in American politics. A man that his words or his opinions influence the American policy greatly. Not just American policy. That this is a man that this is a man whose opinion is also required, also matters when it comes to world policy, when it has to do with policies that governs the world regarding to war, making peace, or all over the world. This is a man that his opinion matters a lot. For instance, they are going to Iran today to dislodge the Islamic regime. These are people whose opinion are sought before certain actions and certain steps are taken. So that big means a man whose opinion carries heavy weight that American government listens to. They consider his opinion before making decisions. You understand? So I think that is what that big stands for in that place. And I also want to tell Biafrans that we are in the right path. So no matter where you are, it is high time you align with the government that is making things happen. Like I've always told you, the only missing link why we did not get our freedom in 1967 to 1970 is America. Today, we are directly inside, not just inside, we are not just inside the corner peeping, but we are speaking with key decision makers whose opinion carry heavy weight in American policy and in world policy. I mean, in American politics and in world politics. You understand? So that is what we are talking about. That is why everybody needs to support this government, no matter the department you find yourself, whether you are in security, you are in media, you are just ordinary Biafra, or any field you find yourself, you must support this government so that we can be in alignment to get the freedom we most desire as quick as possible within this time frame that Donald Trump is in office, so that years to come, our children will not come back and begin to fight for Biafra and lose their lives again. Thank you very much. Let me drop the mic here.
Thank you so much. That was brilliant. Thank you, Rage and Fury. Wow. Yeah, Simon Ekpa 1 million. Are you there to answer the question? Yeah, like go straight to the question. Welcome.
Thank you, Tutos, the host. And I will stand on the existing protocols to save time. My regards to all the ministers in the House, all the speakers, the co-host, and all the listeners. God bless you all. So going straight to the question, I want to look at it from a different perspective. Most of us are football lovers. We support one club or the other, Manchester United, and all the rest of the clubs. So if you are a big supporter of your football club and your club is having a match, you will put aside everything you are doing to ensure that you are watching your team play and probably win. So you are bound to give them every form of support to ensure they keep doing what they know how to do best. So, and also if you're in a gathering where someone is speaking something bad about your team, you will stand up and defend your team with everything you have. So the same thing goes to our supporters in Capitol, in Washington, D.C. Example, in the person of Rep. Ted Cruz. He is one of the big supporters of the BRICS and what we are doing. So meaning that he is a big supporter because he will speak on our behalf even when we are not there. He will defend us and he will ensure that nobody tries to do anything against what we have been presenting. So this is the reason why I think that he is regarded as one of our big supporters. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. 1 million Biafra. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes. Well said. Hey yo. Another sorry, Simon Ekpa. Yeah.
Allow me to go now. Am I not here? Are you not seeing me? Let me
I've seen
answer
you
your
now.
question.
Somebody was talking. I've seen you. Go ahead.
You keep me
Answer the
for
question.
Monepa. So
Sorry.
it is very,
Sorry.
you know, you see how she pass me, if you pay me well, if you know how I'm rushing to get to this location where I am to answer that question, because all the whole answer that I've been hearing, you people, why, Biafra? Are you people sleeping? Wake up. Wake up, why we door? Look at this kind of sweet question I was supposed to answer with agility. Some of us just like, I think, are we still thinking? Hey God, though. The exactly meaning of that is that Nigeria is finished. If you did not get it very well, understand that it was telling that man that if somebody like Ted Cruz is supporting Biafran government in exile, that the $9 million lobby is useless. I don't know if we are getting the point. So me, I don't like talking too much. I like to go straight to the point. He was telling that man straight there on that program that Nigeria is finished. There's nothing they can do about it. If Biafran government can gain the support of this great man, Ted Cruz, it's finished. What you love? I don't know if there's any other thing you want to hear again. I'll finish. Thank you. Oh, Biafra, the boys in our
see? Yeah. In fact, I am overwhelmed by all the responses. It was Toti that opened the floor. That's it. Thank you so much. 1 million. See, Biafrans are so brilliant and articulated in everything that they are doing. Yes. You don't know? Let me just tell you, as 1 million said, Ted Cruz is a big supporter of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Let that land into the heads and brains of all those that want to sabotage Briggy, that you can never sabotage Briggy. The man is the one that chairs the committee. That man who chairs that entire committee that oversees all American foreign affairs relationship is telling you, and is the pillar of the Biafra Republic government in exile. So when he said he's a big supporter, that man knows about Biafra. You cannot go and tell him otherwise about Biafra. You cannot go and tell him otherwise about the genocide that is going on in Biafra land. So a big supporter is an individual who strongly, not partially, strongly, for better, for worse, it's just like husband and wife. Even though I know some husband will run away and leave their wives, some wife will run away and leave their husband. Let me even put it when God say, can a woman forget the child that he is giving, even if she forget or abandon the child, I will not support you. That is, if God has your back, you have nothing to worry about. That is the situation of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Ted Cruz have the back. He has thrown his weight strongly for Biafra, whether our prime minister is there or not. He is there to defend Biafra. He's there to defend the cause of Biafra. From his movement, I told you, go and look at it. He looks like a lion. Yes, being a strong, a big supporter means he also have passion. He's very passionate. Hey yo, very, very passionate about our freedom. Very, very passionate to make sure that we are free from the contraption called Nigeria. Very, very passionate for him to see that Christian genocide ends. That is how passionate he is. And he decided to give us, to be that our big supporter. And he's also consistent. Consistent, because you can support me today, like some of our people that were for Briggy. Now they are running to somewhere else. Or those that were for NNAMDI KANU, they are running to, they ran to Simon Ekpa. No, I don't want to be part of it. No. That is not what it means to be a big supporter. You have to be consistent. Not today, tomorrow you begin to deviate. You begin to attach emotions. Ted Cruz is not attaching emotion in what he's doing with Biafra people. He is consistent. If you like, Oraboeze ago, he will not listen to you. He said, I have stepped my feet in Biafra. I am with the Biafra Republic government in exile, and so shall it be. But worse or good, I am there for them. Under the sun, I am there. In rainy season, I am there. So Patrick is telling them, hey, you don't know? That is the man that is throwing his weight on the Biafran people. And he's not a man that fluctuates. If he decides to do something, he will do. So he is there to support our freedom. He is there to support our government. So he supports the cause. You see? And he mentioned the second man, Mike Pompeo, that was the United States Secretary under Donald Trump. He was the chief diplomat of the most powerful nation when Donald Trump was there. And he has also aligned with the concern of persecuted Christians in Nigeria. That is Biafran people. So both, these are the ones that he knows. Oh, there are many of them that he doesn't know. But because I think his interview was timed, he just said, okay, let me just tell you in case you don't know, because the way you are asking me this question is like you are not informed. I think small thing he might have said in his mind, shame on you, Chris. So let me just educate you, Chris, that these two men that I'm even mentioning, hey, if I want to dig into, maybe Adibin he had access to our website, he would have said, Chris, let me share their website for you to see what is happening. Because seeing is believing. Hey, you. So he explained, explained everything. He explained the political mechanic of why this matters so much that Nigeria is gone. Because these two men, plus the ones he doesn't know, are not the people that you can go and lobby for them to call black white and white black. Yes. And he said the evangelical base is absolutely critical. Hey, I need someone to tell me the meaning of critical. When they say something is critical, he said the evangelical base is absolutely critical for Trump. I need help. Absolutely. Let us check for the meaning of this, saying that something is absolutely critical. Please, who is there? Absolutely critical. I need help, oh.
Yeah, tutors. In a nutshell, something being critical means something that is very, very serious and decisive, and then that shows a very big kudos to what the Biafran Public Government in exile is doing. So, critical is just when something is very serious, something that is very something that is very extreme and important at the end of the day. So that's what critical means. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my co-host, Guinea. Oxygen is very critical. Very, very critical. Very, very vital. Very, very important. You are focused on it. Thank you so much, my co-host. God bless you. So that is
I can
how. Hold on. Rach, wait now. You want to answer?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I want to. Shall I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, critical means vital and a necessity. Something that like a necessity. And one thing I want to actually add quickly is that when the man say big supporter, it means he's simply saying that Nigeria is in deep mess. You understand? It's in deep trouble as a result of having a supporter of the caliber of Rep. What's the name again? What's the name again? That Rep, that Senator now, Senator Ted Cruz. It means that Nigeria is in mess. It's in deep mess, in deep trouble. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rach. Holland, do you want to answer? Your hand is up. Holland. Holland, are you there? Okay, when you come back now, you continue. So that is
Tutor, can you hear me now? Thank you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I want to greet the house, and I want to appreciate every wonderful work that you and the team has been doing, keeping this ginger higher and making every tactics of the government alive and well going, and putting every mind at rest that no BRGI remain the major pole, the only antenna that is well raised in Washington, D.C., and were highly acknowledged, and there is no doubt about it. When you talk about absolutely critical, I love that word to a very great extent. That no, is 100%, is 100% with no doubt, 100% with no exception. When you talk about critical, without no outcome of any way that would make it indispensable. So absolutely critical. It becomes essential. A no-go area is a thing that it has come to. It is a thing that has come to be, and is not negotiable. In all sense and all reality, there is no doubt about it that no, it is finished. Nigeria is gone, and there is nothing they can do about it. There is all absolute figure and a pointer that no is already at the base of completion. That no, the freedom of the people cannot be negotiated. I'm so happy that no, these are white people that know you cannot just buy their conscience, and they know what they are doing. They are doing the right thing, and know if only they will understand that the journey of BRGI didn't just start today. It started for quite some times, even right before our PM come into the hands of the enemy Finland. And right from what no our PM, the current one now, Ogechukwu Nkebe, has really brought to the board, and we can see what is being dispensed out. It is so absolute to notice that no, someone like the Cruz are not people that know you can buy their conscience, and no, little did they know that no, they are the brain boss behind the matter. These are people that rob my. I can even listen to him. Was it not yesterday when he was talking about Iran matter? He robbed mine with no Trump, like no tomorrow, no day. They don't know what they saw. And the whole good news are no, as we give support to BLGI, we will come to laugh the best. And that is what is expected of any one that understand what we are doing, that know they need to come on board and put all their weight and support in this very vital move that we find ourselves. It's a privilege, and we need to put that support to BLGI. This is the only way that will make things happen, and get our way out as quick as possible. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. So, my people, thank you for your submission and answer to that question, Holland. God bless you. So, when people say, you know,
I have one question, please.
you pay
Before
fine.
you go, I have a question. The question here is a very simple and short. If you like, you can deliberate on it. If you like, you can leave it, please. Those criminals that has been going to seek advice from mad people. I want to ask them: have they told our leaders the good news that our current prime minister has been?
We can't. Can anybody hear him? I can't hear him again. Is it from my side?
No, no, I can't hear him also.
Minister 1 million, we cannot hear you again. Maybe you go down and come up. We'll give you mic.
Maybe his network and enter the other room. Let's wait for him.
So while waiting for him, my people, we just have to know something very, very important. That when they are telling you it's just about religion, tell them no, that it is about political power. Yes. Tell them it is about political power. And the Biafran lobby, they understood it very well. They saw what others did not see. That was why Nigeria jumped out after getting the warning from President Trump. They jumped out. You see, Nigeria handed Biafra this weapon. They handed it over to us because what Nigeria has done to Biafrans, oh my God, the killing, they've slaughtered us viciously. Let me just use the word that Donald Trump used, viciously for so many years. Yes, 1 million, you are back. They've slaughtered us. They have dehumanized our people. So it's not something, 1 million, you there? Where is it? Yeah, continue. Let me stop. He has been kicked out again. And when he comes now, we'll give him the mic. So they handed, this weapon to us. You see what Nigeria did to us, and we can never forgive Nigeria. Okay, 1 million, you are back. Can you hear me? Continue now before I continue. You were saying something before you were kicked out.
Unmute yourself, Mazin, so unmute. You are muted. Unmute. Tutos, go ahead. Go ahead. He's having network issues.
Okay.
Go.
So that is what is happening in Washington, D.C. How seriously is Briggy taken in U.S. policy circle? And Patrick Smith answered the question. I want to still break it down more because I really want to answer that question. I want to go. That question is very deep because he was very precise And I want us and all the speakers and all the listeners to, to think about this question. He said that Briggy-linked groups are taken serious enough that you have Ted Cruz, the chairman of Senate Foreign Relations, and as a big supporter. You know what that means? That was the answer that he gave to this man called Chris, and he was dumbfounded. He did not even know what to say. Absolutely, he was dumbfounded. He said, "Oh my God, this is an illuminating assessment. You mean these people have gone this far, and the Nigerian terrorists are busy, kidnapping their leaders, thinking that they will end the Biafra struggle as if it's not a Biafra, no." As if it's not a Biafran. You mean this is what has been happening? He said, you don't know? I have already mentioned just two. Just two people. 1 million, are you there? Can you hear us now? Unmute yourself. Hey. I don't know what is happening. We cannot hear. Hey, when